Well, good morning everyone and welcome to my quest for ultimate nerdhood, and today we're doing zinc plating. So, no, I know it looks like it, but I'm really not cooking up meth. I am in fact plating these 50-year-old steel bolts from Honda, which were at one time coated in zinc plate with yellow chromate. They're now looking very tired, although I have wire wheeled them to take off all the rust and corrosion, and they are going to be ready for plating in a sec. I'm just going to bath them in a bit of acid. So what we do, we can take this guy here because he looks the cleanest of the lot. Yeah. Safety first, people. We're going to dump that in a bit of hydrochloric acid, 5% solution. You'll see it's bubbling away, and while it's bubbling, that means there are impurities on the bolt. When it stops bubbling, it's ready to come out. So we'll wait for that to stop bubbling and come back in a sec. Alrighty, that's well and truly stopped bubbling. So we're going to pull it out. Should mention I should probably be wearing gloves, but it's too early to stuff around and find them without waking up the whole house. So we're going to just rinse the acid off the bolt, and my pliers probably aren't too happy about what I'm doing to them. Okay, we're going to take our bolt and I'm going to wrap that in some copper wire so we can dunk it. Hopefully that's long enough. Actually, it might not be. That should be long enough. Okay, so now we're going to pop this into that degreaser over there, which has been warmed up to 65 degrees. How do I know that? I don't know, I have no idea. I've just heated it up, that's all. So we're going to dunk that in there and leave it for about 5 minutes. So that degreaser is, it's called Aluclean. It's just a very alkali solution, which again is corrosive, so I really should be wearing gloves, but I just like living on the edge, don't I? Alrighty, that's been 5 minutes in there. Rinse that off and make sure the water break test passes. In other words, you want the water to run off cleanly and not bead. Looks good. Right, we will then chuck her in some acid again over here. Chuck it in here again for about 4 to 5 seconds. Alright, give that a rinse. And then chuck it in here. So basically you need a power supply running in constant current mode. I've used ChatGPT to calculate the surface area of this. It's about 17.7 centimeters squared. So we'll pop that in our plating solution over there. The current should pick up, so it's somewhat high at the moment. Oh. Right, so we'll go, let's go an even 180 over there. That's in there. We'll add some agitation with an air pump. So this water has been warmed up, so I'm sure it's fine. Right, so we've got agitation, and we'll come back in about 40 minutes. Just pop in and see how she's going. Alright, let's have a look. So you can see already it's got quite a bit of sheen to it, shall we say. If I could get the bloody thing to focus, there you go. Pop it back in. Alrighty, so we have been about 40 minutes. Generally you can do 20 minutes if you just want zinc, plain zinc, but since zinc is quite a reactive metal, it can corrode quite quickly. It's a sacrificial coating. So what you want to do is you can passivate the surface with a chromate. So I've got two chromate solutions here. I've got a yellow chromate and a blue chromate. I like the blue chromate, gives it kind of a chromy type finish, but if we're going to go period correct, then this needs to be in a yellow chromate according to Honda. So we need to give it a quick rinse in distilled water. Alright, we'll pop that out and we'll chuck this into our yellow chromate solution. If I can take that off. Right, so depending on how long you hold it in here, that's how long how dark the color is. So I did the first one for 10 seconds, which I think is a bit dark, but I'm going to have to keep it uniform, so we're going to go with 10 seconds in here. And you can see it's got that goldish tinge to it. We'll give it another rinse. Yeah, and that is zinc plating 101 in Simon's workshop. So we've gone from that to that. Fantastic. Mind-boggling what you can do in your garage if you have the right meth set up. Very good. And I'll just do this piece over here. So this is from the chain tensioner shaft. So this is a plain mild steel. This is going to be in a blue chromate. So we'll show you what it looks like before we zinc plate it. I actually did this one last night, but my surface prep wasn't quite spot on, so it wasn't the greatest. So we'll redo this one. This isn't just in mild steel, it's in the degreaser. I'll rinse it and pop it in the zinc plate and then blue chromate it and show you what it looks like afterwards. End result of the zinc coating with blue chromate. Metal's a bit pitted, so it's not as nice up there as I wanted, but I can't do anything about pitted metal. But you can see quite a good sheen and a very good coat. Fantastic.